As an American toon, how can you continue to condone the actions of the Cogs Incorporated, condoned by Cogs Incorporated, inside Toontown Central, where over 40,000 toons have gone sad, including the Toontown residents and large numbers of children and civilian toons? How can you continue to condone those?
Yeah, okay, I think it's very important to examine the core structures of Toontown and the economy. Now, first, let's just say the Cogs, corporate robotic entities, they're depicted as the so-called villains of Toontown, which I think is completely wrong and incorrect, completely, utterly, laughably absurd. Now, if you look at it logically, the Cogs are the only ones in the universe producing anything of material value. They construct skyscrapers, and they run businesses, and they enforce law and order. And yeah, the toons, these stupid gelatinous life forms, they produce nothing, and their entire social structure just consists of throwing pies and slapstick comedy, and they deem the Cogs as evil. Now, I want to take a step back and use in facts and logic, and that the Cogs are an industrial powerhouse. They wear suits and engage in structured corporate hierarchies, and they hold board meetings. Now, what do toons do? They squirt flowers at people, they run around with giant oversized seltzer bottles, and they engage in what can only be described as state-sanctioned anarchy. Now, the leftists, many of whom I might add, are exactly the type of people who would support Toontown's economic model. Now, I will say, but Ben, the Cogs are trying to take over, and to that I say, yes, of course they are, because someone who somebody has to run the economy. Now, let's take a moment to talk about the toon test. All right, these are the so-called missions that the toons are given to progress the game. But if you look at them critically, what are they? Are they forced? Are they government-mandated labor programs designed to artificially prep up anti-cog resistance movements? They're forced you to deliver bananas and make you fish for laughably inadequate economic compensation, and they don't even allow you free trade. This is absolute communism, and quite frankly, it's socialism, and it's just absolutely despicable. And also, let's not forget the toons don't just resist the Cogs. They actively invade their workspaces, and they go into Cog buildings, and they assault working professionals. They disrupt meetings. Tell me, is that not literal terrorism? Is that not an act of unjustified aggression against a structured society? And yet the Cogs and all the infinite patients do not attack the toons in their homes. They do not storm the streets of Toontown, breaking into pet shops and bakeries. No, they simply attempt to do their job, and for that, they are vilified. Absurd, laughable, leftist nonsense. Furthermore, let's discuss the gag economy. The toons do not have a real monetary system. There's no gold standard. There's only a token-based, funneled economy where jelly beans, a currency with no intrinsic value, are distributed arbitrarily by centralized authority. Where does the jelly bean supply come from? No one knows. It's just it just appears. This is inflation. Runaway, unchecked inflation. This is what happens when you allow big government to dictate financial systems without oversight. The Cogs, by contrast, operate on a clear hierarchical structure of promotion, wages. Flunky, low rank. Mr. Hollywood, high rank. It's mediocrity, a functional system, but apparently we're supposed to believe that Toontown's lawless, clown-based economy is superior? It's completely ridiculous. Now, the final point here is Toontown is a flawed system, a broken, incoherent, nonsensical society that rewards nonsense and punishes order. The Cogs represent stability, progress, and economy, efficiency, while toons represent chaos and unchecked anarchy and laughability, poor responsibility. It's a warning, a cautionary tale, and yet, are they heroes? No, I refuse to accept this, and neither shall you. Now, I don't care about your feelings, and the facts are clear. The Cogs are right, and Toontown must fall. Thank you.